Hi everyone, it's Louisa here from the Style Academy International and welcome to another video. Today I wanted to answer probably what is the question I get asked the most by potential students, and that is, what is the difference between a fashion stylist and a personal stylist? And it's actually a great question because if you read through magazines, newspapers, online, you'll probably have seen fashion stylists, personal stylists, all kind of like thrown around randomly. You probably have heard personal shopper, wardrobe assistant, so many different names out there. So if you are looking to actually start your career and you're looking to do a training, obviously it's important to know what the difference is so you can pick the right training for you and know that you're on the right career path. So let's first look at a fashion stylist. So a fashion stylist primarily is going to work with celebrity clients, also do editorial work with designers for runway shows, and also working with photographers. You'll As a fashion stylist, you will learn a lot of the same skills that we teach you even when you're doing the personal styling course. Because you need to know the basics. You need to know all about color. You need to know about the history of styling. You need to know about body shape analysis. You need to know what kind of styles are going to work best on what body frame. Even what kind of glasses, what kind of accessories are going to work on people the best. Fashion stylists do tend to have more creativity, and so if you really have that creative flair, fashion styling is a great career for you. You do get to try so many different looks, especially when you're working on editorial campaigns. I'm sure if you just open, a glossy mag like Vogue, and you'll see, how they really set the background, really set the theme. There's a story to everything they do, and how they incorporate the outfits into that. So it has a lot of creativity. So if you really like that, then fashion styling could definitely be a good career choice for you. Um, Personal styling is really working with individual clients. And as a personal stylist, you're really going to, focus on understanding what your client needs, understanding their lifestyle, understanding their personality, understanding their budget. That's definitely a big thing that you need to know as a personal stylist. And you're really going to help them learn about what is the best way to dress for their body type. And also what kind of things are the best to wear in different situations. Obviously, if you're picking the kids up from school, you're not going to be wearing the same thing if you go into an interview. So a lot of it is teaching clients, and it's really helping them. I always see it as becoming the best versions of themselves. You're not changing them, you're not turning them into a completely different person. You're working with their body. And everything that suits their body, but you're also working with their lifestyles. So it's a very individualized. You have to have a lot of people skills, to be able to work as a personal stylist. You have to be very, very patient because you are going to come across some clients that just don't want to listen to your advice, don't want to, listen. They have something set in mind for them, and it may not be something that works with their body type, and you really have to educate them and show them, what is going to work best. So those are primarily the differences. When it comes to finding a career, either you're really working as freelance. There are very few fashion stylist positions that you will find in-house. Some of the big magazines, such as Vogue, do have them, but they also look for freelance stylists to work on different projects. As a personal stylist, it's really having your own business. You get to be your own boss, you get to work the hours that you want to do, you get to take on the projects that you want to do also. Um, so if you are going to go into personal styling, you're really going to have some business knowledge, and that's something in the Style Academy International that we do teach our students, because it is so important, how to do those business basics, how to write a business plan, and how to actually go ahead and market your business, and how to get clients through the door. And so you really got to have a little bit of a head for business if you do want to go down that path. So those are really the differences between the two different types of stylists. And really think about what it is you really want to do, where your strengths lie. You might also want to consider what your location is. Being a fashion stylist, you really have to be in a big city or very close by to a big city, because that's really where the headquarters are for designers, photographers, for the big magazines. So if you're in a very small rural place, the opportunities may not be there. So unless you're willing to relocate, which is also an option, that might not be the best career choice. Where a personal stylist can work anywhere. And you'll find them in very small towns, you'll find them in big cities. So location is not something that is going to hold you back. And also, what I will say too is, if you are thinking of a career in styling, but you're, slightly mature, so you're not in your 20s anymore, you're not in your early 30s, and you sat there thinking, it's too late for me to become a stylist, forget that. Okay, you can become a stylist at any age, and that includes fashion stylist, and that includes personal stylist. So don't let those things put you off. So I hope that has kind of cleared up the differences between a fashion stylist and a personal stylist. If you want more information on this, or if you are looking for information on training to become a fashion stylist or a personal stylist, feel free to head over to the website. There's lots of information on there. If you want to jump over to the blog page, we've got so much information on there. The website is www.styleacademyintl.com. And that's it from me for now, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.